had enough.
This is enough to break any spirit.
It's no easy thing, making a living as a...
Got nothing to fear. If I keep my wits about me. There's a waste of time. No one's listening.
What was I to do today? I must check my ledger.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet at the moment.
Would that such peace reign the turn?
My magics are at your disposal! Bunch of sluggards. To keep my arms strong and my mind sharp. Sometimes I wonder if
This calls for a curative.
the only person I believe in is myself. A lonely place, but not without its charm. Nice place this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
I quite like it here.
Those new recruits could
Have no fear, master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
and
This battle
obey.
is not yet done.
If you are no prig, prove
Feel yourself! Heavens have mercy!
Don't hold back! I dislike the look of this. I am ashamed. Rally! This battle is not yet done.
Courage is as courage does. They say. This will not go unpunished. Our soldiers need better training.
Apologies, Master, but you will have to do without us for the time being.
Do with a decent supper.
perhaps a breath of fresh air.
Prove your mettle.
This is madness!
So this is what you meant. Do not test me. What a fool I was.
So I'm quaking in my boots, who wouldn't be?
I'm pinning my hopes on you.
Strike now!
Yeah. Yeah.
I do so enjoy these.
This is no small quandary. A breath of
Steel yourself, and we shall not fall here.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar. Apparently.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour will be right.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap.
Wonder how long I'll keep this job.
Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Nothing more pathetic than begging for your life.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask. Fret not! I'll make the pain go away. Hold just a moment.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall go.
There we are. That ought to keep me light on my feet.
Wait for the new equipment coming.
Slim pickings of late.
Well met, sir. Bones. Grow weary. I'd like a quiet life. Right old age.
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to...
Caught you! You'll be alright now.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Would you mind coming over here? We have reached our destination.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phases, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Queen Regent Disa. Appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what
There is much we ought to tend. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard. A minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Disa's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
This task is our responsibility. We must strive to see it fulfilled.
We're
We're off to Vernworth Palace then. 'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye.
Tellys, her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
Could you help?
Consider me on it, my list, it will be.
Show them what more! Now you're gonna make me lose my temper!
Please, have mercy.
That's it! Keep on them! What's he doing?
I warn you, I give as good as I get.
You'll pay for that! Right enough!
What's this all about?
We're done for. Ought to have known I'd never amount to anything. Best quality of salty now.
Right at last. Gentle scratch on my arms and armor.
Prepare yourself. I suppose your wounds won't heal themselves. Just keep still a moment.
My patience wears thin.
battle. It's a far cry from being invincible.
Patience wears thin. Goodness me.